Hello. No singing today. Giving you guys a break. So, how's it going? How you guys doing? You guys tired of your existence yet? Tired of this squalid, stale simulacrum of real life that you're experiencing? Uh, I've been living this for about 5 years. Ever since I moved, actually probably more like 4. Ever since I moved back down to my folks' house after my dad got cancer, and basically the jobs was working in Tucson ended, businesses closed, blah blah blah. Um, I mean, it's different now because my dad is now dead, and my mother remarried and is living in a house about 30 miles north of here now. So I'm a little more alone, and have been for I don't know 4 or 5 months. But otherwise, it's been the same for me. Don't really have anybody to talk to down here, except for people on the internet, or not going. Isn't any places that I go to. There's not like I'm down here around the border. There's like a movie theater, but it usually doesn't show any movies that I'm interested in. I think well, there's a couple bars that I know of. There's one bar that I know of that bands play at, um, and I have gone there, and it was all right. Uh, Most of the other bars are like sports bars and stuff like that, and I'm not interested in sports, and I don't drink anymore, so what am I going to do there? So I am only going out to doctor's appointments, things that I have to do, grocery shopping once in a while, stuff like that. I found that trying to watch movies, I fall asleep most of them. So I've got tons of movies like on Netflix and whatnot that I'm meaning to watch, but most of them, I just don't enjoy a lot of that medium. Most of it just does not speak to me. It's like, I mean, good ones, really good ones, yeah, they're great, but modern stuff, none of it's very good. Not even the good stuff. Older stuff, you know, 40s, 50s, hell, 30s, Universal monster movies, into the 60s and 70s. That stuff is great. There's a slew of good 80s stuff, even the trash. But then when it gets into like the 90s and 2000s, it's just like, I don't know what happens. Maybe it's just me, my perspective, my experience of life. Like, that stuff just is, for the most part, garbage. I can't, I can't abide by it. Um, I don't know how the hell we got into movies, but that's one thing I've been trying to do and failing at. Usually falling asleep within the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then waking up 10 minutes later and rewinding, and then watching the first 10 minutes again and falling asleep, and waking up and rewinding, and that goes on for 5 hours, and then finally I'm done with the movie. I'm like, why did I watch that? Um, Cooking. Cooking's always been enjoyable for me, but since I'm cooking for myself, I really, could care less. I'll eat a bologna sandwich. In fact, that's what I found on this during these COVID times is that I prefer simple stuff. I'm preferring bologna sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, grilled cheeses, salads, rice and beans, eggs, omelets. If I'm going to eat, that's tuna salad, chicken salad, simple stuff. That's all I'm really eating or enjoying. If you know, Arizona, when it gets around this time, heat increases, although luckily we've been pretty good, and then your appetite usually fades too. You don't want to be cooking or eating a bunch of big, heavy, hot meals during the summer in Arizona. You just don't. It's not something that is enjoyable. Speaking of, you guys all love to talk about whether we should reopen or not reopen restaurants and businesses and who should wear masks and who shouldn't wear masks and blah, 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 blah. Like, don't you ever get tired of just, squealing your fucking opinion on a bunch of bullshit? Like, the current events. Who cares? The news media wants to know what's hot. What's the hot issue? We gotta fucking get it out there. And then you fucking idiots fucking just pound on it for decades. It's like, shut the fuck up. Oh, and then it's not the hot issue anymore. And then you completely forget about it. What? It's like the issue never goes away. Like, a solution didn't happen. Like, kids are still in cages. Fucking global warming's still happening. Fucking, I don't know, anything that you fucking people are fucking going out and protesting about and fucking, going off the mouth and fucking social media, all that shit did not disappear. None of it disappeared. It still fucking exists in the world, and it's still a problem. But do you guys mention it anymore? No, because it's fucking boring. Yesterday's news. Snooze. The same with fucking whoever the politician of de jour is, who you fucking either all hell-bent against fucking unelecting or electing. It's like, those people, have they ever fucking solved a problem? Ever? No, not in my fucking lifetime. But, let's spend a fucking bunch of money and attention and everything else to fucking blah, 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 blah. They barely affect your fucking life. If you're a citizen of the U.S., they barely affect your fucking life. Now, their policies, especially amongst poor and fucking people of color and other people who get oppressed, yes, that does affect your life. And those policies last for decades after the politician was in office. And most politicians don't end those policies. You think fucking Barack Obama ended any of the policies of Bush? Hardly. You think fucking Trump ended many of the policies of Obama? Hardly. Most of those fucking policies have gone on for ages. I don't know what the solution is, but it doesn't seem to be fucking singling out individual politicians and either fucking putting them on a high horse or fucking throwing them in a fucking dumpster. Neither one seems to happen. I don't know what the solution is, but those don't seem to be working. And finally, rest in peace, Steve Hanford, the Slayer hippie, in one of my, definitely in the top 5 drummers that I have enjoyed. He was an awesome, awesome drummer. Met him once. Seemed like a very nice man. Sad that he died so young. I think he was maybe only a year or two older than me. Had a massive heart attack this morning. Yeah, that sucks. In my top 5 drummers would be the Slayer hippie, Stuart Copeland from The Police, Chuck Biscuits from DOA, Circle Jerks, Danzig, Social Distortion, the dude from Blondie, Clem Burke, I believe is his name. Yeah, he's a fucking powerhouse. And probably rounded out Dave Lombardo. What can you say? That dude kicked ass too, or kicks ass. All right, signing off. Hope you're having a lovely day and hope it continues. And yeah, just live your life for you. You got nothing but to do.